goof off.
Hello? Hello? Hey! Welcome to Wicked Weed, everyone. I think you've been here before. I've seen a couple of you.
I've got a couple things I want for you.
First of all, you might have noticed a difference in my look recently.
What, no bolo?
No! There's a difference in my look. Now I look like I've been living in a crawl space at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what that would mean. I have no certain clue what that would mean. But I saw my dad, and he hadn't seen me in a couple weeks, and this was new. And he didn't say it, but my dad looked at me. And I could tell in his head, he was thinking, man, when I grow up, I'm going to be just like him. He's really going to do it.
Well, this is an email. I'll read it later when Rick's back.
He's back.
Well, that's cool.
So I've got something for you guys. Everyone wants to know, what is Wicked Weed brewing? What are we brewing? I'll tell you what we're brewing.
Everybody wants to know why you're growing a jet stash.
I think everyone wants to know why I'm perfecting the jet stash. Okay? I already went over where I live. The crawl space. The Chuck E. Come on. Now, brewery is a four-letter word, but to understand brewery, you gotta break it down into 7 letters. So firstly, the B in brewery, well that stands for brewery. Yes. You may have heard of one, you might be in one. The R in brewery, well that stands for really, really. As in really, no one has the soundtrack to That's So Raven Season 4. Nobody has it, I've been asking every shift. The E in brewery stands for Eiffel 65. You see, Luke and Walt, I've got the shakes, guys, it's from not drinking. It stands for Eiffel 65. You see, Luke and Walt not been tuned into the Euro-American pop culture. In 1999, it was a sweet summer. A song came out and it said, I'm blue, love-a-dee, love-a-da. Well, they misheard it and they heard Abreu, love-a-dee, love-a-da. And here we are, love-a-dee, love-a-damn. Make it big. The W in brewery stands for, what's a wicked weed? And I've never said that on a busy night in an old woman's voice, ever. I've never said that. The E in brewery stands for egads. As in egads, that beer is sour. To which I normally say very collectively, really? That's weird. We only fill growlers of sour beers, and we don't fill our own. We only take outside growlers. So thanks for coming in. The other R in brewery stands for red light. You see, in the service industry, a red light is a term for a time when you quit serving a patron. This normally occurs after 1 to 7 freaking natures, somewhere in there. The best way to spot one of these people, they will normally be wearing an inverted Wicked Weed shirt. They'll look like someone you probably worked with. The second best is they will normally have a weird look in their eye. And to really know you've done a great job, they will look like the sportscaster. They'll have the eyes of the sportscaster, Stuart Scott. You might have seen it. And they look like that. You've done a great job. The Y in brewery. Well, the Y, well, that's just simple, gosh darn it. That's simple. It stands for you're bonkers. You're bonkers if you don't like this job here at Wicked Weed. You think I started working here because I didn't want to start working here? No. I started working here because they hired me. And in a year, I got this nice jacket. I once made a shirt, and a guest goes, ooh, where'd you get that shirt? I said, I made it. I was walking down the street with my jacket on. They said, ooh, where'd you get that jacket? I've never seen it in the merch. I said, I made it. A year at Wicked Weed. They were impressed. I sold it on eBay.
Yeah. That's my boy.
So, that's what a brewer This is a beer we have on tap, guys. What would you call this beer if these are the additions to its becoming, if you will? On Expo, we got Thomas. And there's a plate in the window that's been there for a long time, and you're a food runner. You know what you'd call that beer? Burning Hams. You know, Jed likes the way German guys say it, Zofrikadobel. But I think we all like the way Laney says, Runner! Runner! Will somebody run this? I would say I run in the opposing direction, but that's cheesy. Instead of that, I just die a little bit. Just a little bit of me dies. How do you like working downstairs? Oh, it's fantastic. I don't hear anyone say anything ever. I'm just in my own zone. They asked me, Rick, you'll like this, they asked me, what's with the giant pumpkin on the bar? And I said, oh, you didn't hear. Well, that pumpkin was actually Rick's. He went to the fair. He brought his pumpkin. It was a blue ribbon, gold prize pumpkin. And the prize was a wicked weed. And look at it. They asked me what type of beer goes through the pumpkin. I said, fuck, I don't know. Got me there. I have no clue. I thought that Soup D was in there. Scalded hands. I was just going in for the gourd. Of me at work. This is an impersonation of me working at work. I'm kidding. Holding my breath isn't working. One thing that we really like when we work downstairs is when people come downstairs and ask how to get upstairs. And I say, have you seen my thighs? I don't know. I don't even know what a stair is. Other than the look I get when I look at someone and go, who is this guy? Oh, you want your beers together? That's weird. We scare you off? That's weird. What are you doing later? Nothing? Cool. Mamacitas was great. So much so, I think it would be nice enough of us to eat their food here and then to use their restroom. That would just be a nice gesture. We respect the people you work with. Come on. They come here, they drink, they use our bathroom, they bring their food here. It's fair game. We're using their bathroom. Just moved in with my sister. Yes! You might have seen her. She's normally in here, but she looks a little more. You might, if you're a bartender, you know her because she looks like this. And I'm normally near her looking like this. And, you know, take a picture. So, it's nice though. I moved in with my sister. Jesse helped me move. That was fantastic. Jesse has tattoos. He's a big guy. Now you see, when you have Dakota Fanning's arms, you normally don't enjoy moving. Because it's, I'll have a loaf of bread, and I'm going like one slice at a time, baby, with these arms. And I called Jesse, I'm like, hey man, you might help me out? And he goes, yeah, I got a van. I was like, cool, this van shows up. I thought I looked creepy. This van shows up, it's got a padlock on the door, no windows. Because he has nice equipment for playing music. I didn't see any of that. I just saw I said, oh, someone ganked it, man. No, he helped me move, and it was nice, but he was angry that I didn't tell him that where I was moving from is the third story, and the only route down is a fire escape. And the only other person helping him again is me. And he was very angry that nothing that I own has like a grip on it, if you will. I didn't tell him, but I did cover like our couch. It's a leather couch, covered it in Vaseline before he came in. I was like, you don't know what you signed up for. And yeah, we get about moving.
This all happened.
This all did happen. We get to the top of the stairwell, and it's an outdoor stairwell, you know, fire escape. Why would they have an indoor? Either way. And we're at the top, and it's a 3-story drop. And so we go, well, shit, man. We've got a California king-size mattress. It wasn't easy to carry. And we decided, instead of walking it down very finagly, we would toss it. So we toss it, and it... And I'm dying laughing, he's laughing, I'm like smoking cigarettes because that's how I move. And we get to the next flight of stairs and this old woman's window's open. And she's just looking out like what pretty much did happen, which was a size of a minivan past her window. And her desk is right there, so I know papers were like blowing through the whole room. She looked up like, oh my god, the fan's not on, what was that past the window? And I just like embarrassingly was like, I'm sorry ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm moving out. And she comes down to the bottom and goes, moving out's always terrible. But I know in her mind she was like, thank God this kid's moving out. The hijinks I pulled there. Tom Leslie, may he rest in, well he's alive, but I'd like to think he's dead. May he rest in peace. Anyway guys, have a good night. Thanks for listening.
Spontaneous ramblings of a drunk, but Aaron actually put a lot of effort into that, and we appreciate it.